Hello and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and we are going to be ranking the 5 best multiplayer maps in the entire game, from 5 to 1. 5 being the worst, 1 being the best. Keep in mind that worst in this case is still better than 11 other maps included at launch in this game, and most of the maps in this game are among the best designed Call of Duty maps of all time, so it's still quite good. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 released in November of 2023, and has taken the gaming world by storm with its intense gameplay, stunning graphics, and an array of captivating multiplayer maps. Today we're going to dive into the heart of the action and rank the 5 best maps from this exhilarating title. Number 5, Rust. Rust is a multiplayer map featured in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023, designed for classic 6v6 core multiplayer battles. This iconic map originally made its debut in the original Modern Warfare 2 2009 and has made a triumphant return in the 2023 release. Rust is characterized by its compact and intense gameplay, offering players a high-octane experience. In Rust, players engage in close-quarters combat within a confined environment. The map features elevated structures, shipping containers, and the iconic central tower, creating a dynamic battlefield for players. Split-second decisions and rapid reflexes are essential for success on this map, as every corner presents an opportunity for thrilling encounters. With a stellar rating of 4.8 out of 5, Rust has solidified its status as a fan favorite in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. While it may claim the 5th spot on our list, it remains an iconic map that brings back fond memories for longtime Call of Duty enthusiasts, offering a unique and adrenaline-pumping gaming experience that keeps players coming back for more. The only weakness of this map is hardcore free-for-all, where it is almost impossible to walk more than 3 steps without dying. Number 4, Underpass. Underpass takes the 4th spot on our list of the top maps in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This multiplayer map is a familiar sight for Call of Duty veterans, as it originally debuted in Modern Warfare 2 in 2009. And has made a triumphant return in the 2023 release of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. The map is designed for standard 6v6 game modes and offers a spectacular array of different combat scenarios. Like most classic Call of Duty maps, it features excellent verticality, consisting of many different levels, from rooftops to second-story windows to the bottom of a deep gully in the center of the map. Underpass is anything but flat. It also offers a wide variety of engagement ranges, being perfectly suitable for long-range sniping and close-quarters action, having several long shooting lanes as well as building interiors and tight alleyways. With an average rating of 5 out of 5, it shouldn't be surprising that this map made my list, as it excels in nearly every single way. Underpass works well in every game mode, with my favorite being Hardpoint, as it really forces the whole match to engage with the vast and varied combative zones this map offers. Number 3, Terminal. Stepping up to our 3rd spot is Terminal. This map is a classic fan favorite, making its return from previous iterations of the game. Set in an airport, Terminal offers diverse gameplay with long sightlines for snipers and tight spaces for close-quarters combat. Its familiarity and well-balanced design make it a staple in any player's map rotation. This clean map offers excellent visibility and makes for a frantic experience for the uninitiated. Despite being a medium-sized map, most of the combat you will encounter in Terminal feels very close quarters. That is because, despite being nearly half outside, over 90% of the average combat takes place indoors. This has 2 main effects. It keeps the gameplay moving, so you rarely feel stale or lonely, as more than a few moments peace is exceedingly rare. The other effect is that most airborne kill streaks are essentially useless on this map, as most players spend their entire round indoors. However, the map is nearly perfectly designed, as all combat modes work well here. It has long shooting lanes for snipers and campers, as well as many close quarters environments like airport shops and the fuselage of an airplane, and for those who like to keep their head on a swivel, nearly 60% of the map is visible from any spot within that 60%, so you can never let your guard down for fear of getting blasted through one of dozens of windows that will expose you. Terminal used to be my absolute favorite map, and still remains excellent, but it has been supplanted by 2 of the classic Modern Warfare 2 maps that honestly blow it away. Number 2, Subbase. Subbase secures the 2nd spot on our list of top maps in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This multiplayer map, designed for classic 6v6 core multiplayer battles, is a beloved classic that originally made its debut in the legendary Modern Warfare 2. Its return in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 upon its launch on November 10th, 2023 has brought back fond memories for fans. This map is nearly perfect in every single way. For one thing, it excels in every game mode, perhaps being slightly on the large side for free-for-all, but I still find it to be enjoyable. incredible. Where the map truly shines is its objective-based game modes, like Domination and Hardpoint. I wouldn't typically praise such a basic map design, but in this case it is done well. The map is essentially a 3-sector map, where each sector is essentially balanced. However, there are enough alleys, obstacles, and verticality to keep the game engaging, as you will be forced to adapt as you play the objective. The only combat mode that this map doesn't facilitate is sniping, as there are 3 long shooting alleys, but 2 of them are on the outer bounds of the map, away from where much of the match will most likely take place, and the 3rd is right in the center. But there are enough walls and obstacles to prevent this location from being too easy to camp for a sniper. In fact, that's probably the greatest strength of this map. It is very hard for campers to do well here. There are just too many paths that can be taken to either completely avoid campers or constantly come up behind them. Any map that works that way will always rate very highly for me. Number 1, Scrapyard. And now the crown jewel of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3's maps, Scrapyard. Taking the top spot on our list, this map delivers an unforgettable experience. It's a masterclass in map design, offering a balance between open spaces and close quarters combat zones. The industrial setting and the plane wreckage in the center provide endless opportunities for thrilling engagements. Scrapyard stands as a testament to the excellence of Call of Duty map design and rightfully earns the title of the best map in the game. This map is simply perfect. It works for every game mode. It is small enough to keep the action running along and never gets boring, but big enough that you rarely get spawn sniped. It is open enough to allow for sniping and long-range engagements, but covered enough to facilitate close quarters combat and allow run-and gunners to exploit their enemies' weaknesses. I have yet to have a bad round in Scrapyard, even when I have been absolutely dominated by the other team, simply because it never feels like it is due to bad map design. This map was a sleeper for me, because unlike all the other maps on this list, I barely remembered this one from Modern Warfare 2, but it has quickly become my absolute favorite in the entire game. And the people agree with me, as Scrapyard is yet another map that has an average rating of 5 out of 5. I would say I was surprised to learn this, but that would be a lie, as I've never once seen Scrapyard voted down and when waiting for a new match to start. Given the basic design of the map and the overall open structure, I find that Domination is the most engaging game mode to play on Scrapyard, but all of them are a lot of fun. The funny thing about all of this is that each and every one of these maps is old. None of these are new. In fact, for me, I know all of them like the back of my hand, or pretty much, as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was the first Call of Duty game I ever owned for a console of my own. Despite not being the first COD game I'd ever played, it remains the most iconic for me. For one thing, it is subjectively just the best one they ever made, and to this day retains the status of best Call of Duty game for 3 factors: best original maps, best single player story, and best sound design. No other Call of Duty games have managed to surpass any of these areas, much less all 3. However, given that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 in 2023 is just a modernized version of all the same maps, it comes pretty close and is a ton of fun because of this. What makes these maps so much better than most Call of Duty games in the last decade is their verticality and variety. Out of the 16 Modern Warfare 2 maps that were brought back in this game, only 2 of them are truly terrible maps. The rest are all at least decent, with the 5 I have listed here being widely considered to be some of the best Call of Duty maps of all time. All 5 of these maps allow for varied gameplay at nearly any range and never feel repetitive. With maps like this back, gone are the days of maps that all feel exactly the same, with an A, B, and C lane running around a flat map. We're back to having multiple story buildings, overall map slope, peaks and valleys, rooftops, and building interiors all in one map. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you disagree with my ranking or have a different way that you would rank these 5, let me know in the comments section below. But that's all for today. Thanks for watching and have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.